What's up, performers? In this video, we're going to be going through a full body sequence to help you with your own mobility. Now, this is a follow along video, so if you would like to skip to each individual exercise, I'll make sure and just pop them down in the comments below. So all you need for this video is a yoga mat or just somewhere that's comfortable to sit on the floor. Let's not waste any more time, so let's get straight into it. So I've got my stopwatch. We're going to do a quick 5 minutes and we'll start the clock now. All I want you to do here is you're going to bring yourself into a lunge position. So one leg out in front, we're going to come into 90 degrees. Now on the back leg, I'm going to tuck the toes. This is going to help with our little bit of hip extension. So I'm going to tuck my pelvis, hands can rest on the knees, and I'm going to push my hips forward. Now what I want you to do here is I want you to try and soften the belly as best you can, but I want you to maintain tension in your glutes. So we've got to keep trying to tuck the pelvis and just pushing forward. When you feel like that's engaged, now I just want you to start to pulse forward slightly and really trying to relax the abs. Do this for a couple of reps, 5 or 6. Now what I want you to do is you're going to place your hands down on the floor. And then you're going to walk your back leg back as far as feels comfortable. And you're going to try to keep your hips as low as you can. Now what I want you to do is take a big deep breath in. And as you breathe out, I want you to push your heel, so the back heel as far away from yourself as you can. But I want you to keep your hips down nice and low. So rather than push up, I want you just to push the knees back and hold. And then we're going to hold this position for 10 seconds, but we're constantly trying to push our hips down towards the floor and our heel away from us. After 10 seconds, you're going to just drop that knee down, and then you're going to step back, so sitting back more towards your hip. And now we're going to work on this front leg. And so all I want you to do is just to start to lunge forward and then sit back. So lunge forward and then sit back. And now what I'm thinking about when I'm doing this is that as I lunge forward, I'm tucking my pelvis. I take a big deep breath in, and then as I sit back, I start to soften that belly as best I can and actively trying to squeeze these quads. From there, I come out of that and I switch over to the opposite side. So now, same thing again, tuck that pelvis, hands on the knees. My feet are tucked at the back and I'm trying to soften my belly as I shift my weight forward and back. And from here again, we go 5 or 6 reps. And we place our hands down on the floor. I'll walk my back foot away from me as much as I feel comfortable. I take a big deep breath in. And then as I breathe out, I push my hips down, try to push that back heel away, and I hold in this position. I'm constantly trying to tuck my pelvis, as I said, and trying to soften my belly as best I can. After 10 seconds, I drop that knee down and bring my hand on the outside, and we focus on this front leg. So we lunge forward, and then I squeeze the quads as I sit back, and I breathe out. I lunge forward, I sit back, and I breathe out. Lunge forward, sit back, and I breathe out. Lunge forward, last one, and as I sit back, I breathe out. So from there, we sit back. I'm going to get you to sit onto your heels now, or as close to it as you can. I don't mind if the knees are separated or together, whatever feels more comfortable. You're just going to shift your hands out in front. Take a big deep breath in, and as you breathe out, try to soften your belly and push your armpits down towards the floor. Again, big deep breath in, and as you breathe out, just push those armpits down towards the floor. From here, I want you to suck your stomach in, press your hands through the floor, and then start to raise your hips up. Really push up into a nice arch position, so I'm pushing right up through my back. I lower my hips down towards the floor. I breathe out as I pull my shoulder blades back. I push the floor away, and I soften my belly as I look up towards the ceiling. I look straight ahead. Now I rotate to one side. I rotate to the opposite side. I come back to the middle. I tuck my chin, I push up through my upper back, I suck my stomach in, and then I lower back down onto my heels. I suck my stomach in, I raise back up. I lower my hips down. Push the floor away, pull my shoulder blades back, breathe out as I look up towards the ceiling. I look straight ahead, I rotate to one side, I rotate to the opposite side, I come back to the middle, tuck my chin, push up through my upper back, suck my stomach in, and lower back down. And so as you've seen there, guys, a quick little 5-minute routine can help us get started on our day. Now with mobility, we don't need to overthink it. We just need to be consistent with our approach. So try that little sequence 2 or 3 times a week, and you will see a drastic change in how your body moves. Now, if you like the videos that you do see, please help support the channel. Like the video below and subscribe for more videos. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to pop them in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.